All right, this is the most underrated exercise ever, especially if you have tight hip flexors and tight quads, anterior knee pain. This is the exercise that you want to do. So it's an eccentric Tommy.
Oh, I actually could do that a little better than I thought. I love underrated hip flexor exercises just like everyone else. But if you're not able to do the hip flexor exercise that I just showed, either because you're not strong enough yet, or you don't have the right equipment, or maybe you don't have the right build, here are 3 exercises that you can get started with. The first exercise are Captain Morgan leg raises. All you have to do is place your foot on a chair, keep your chest up nice and tall as you raise your knee up as far as you can. Because of how often we walk around, or even raise our leg to do something like go up a set of stairs, for the most part, our hip flexor is pretty strong through this range of motion, which is why an exercise like this is so helpful, because it trains the exact opposite end of that range of motion. And once that exercise becomes easy, you can try this second exercise, which is a seated up tall straight leg raise. This follows the same idea, but being in a seated position and having your legs straight makes it much more difficult. And then for the final exercise, you're going to try to work that hip flexor through its full range of motion with a very slow downward part of the exercise. Starting at as much hip extension as you can get into, raise your hip up to the top of that Captain Morgan lift, and then slowly lower it back to where you started, ideally taking at least 5 seconds to do so. It's that slow downward portion, or what we call the eccentric portion, that will really help improve the strength and control of the hip flexor.